Hi, how is everybody doing? Today, as you see, this camera is on. It means it's time for traditional art finally. Yeah, hopefully I am live right now. I did press the button. Everything looks okay. Great. Okay, so today I planned to do one of the pictures that I have sketched earlier. This is like from, this will be the pictures from my whip list, which is a super long list of sketches and art projects that I started and haven't finished. And given that it's still November, which means that it's the month of the challenge called Huevember, where you do a picture with with a hue of a color for each day. So today it's 28th, which means, and I of course have pictures prepared for every day, which means it's this picture of my OC Romek. So yeah, so I marked this. I found this. Yes, it's the picture sketched in 2018 for the day of 28th November, and it has this set of color, which I hope I will find, because since then I've changed. Since then I've gave away some of the colors I have, some of the colors, some of the supplies I gave them away or tossed away because I already used them. So I will first open the spreadsheet where 2018 Nina did, to see which supplies I will be using. So this is day 28. So I will be using the magenta ink. I will be using alcohol marker. I will be using the aquarelle, the watercolor pencils. I will be using regular pencils. I will be using a wax crayons. The another type of colored pencil. I will be using a brush pen and an alcohol-based fine liner. Oh gee. So first thing first is I have the box with my supplies. I have taken out the other box with supplies, and I will be finding each of them. Well, at least most of them I can find and just see how they will work with each other, and what would be my plan, because I have wax, water and alcohol-based materials here just for this picture, just with this hue. So I need to think about which one use first, which one second, and if I want to use them wet or not wet. And of course I'm mixing in black ink. This is a regular black drawing ink from Kohinoor, and my white gouache. So I'm mixing these two inside, so using grayscale plus the pop of color. But yeah, given how many colors I have here, how many materials I have here to use, like, it will be a lot. So okay. So let me go. So the ink. So my inks are below. Actually, I was not suspecting using inks today, apart from the black one. And I need to take 2 boxes out for that. Oh my god. The cleanup after this stream, it will be... I'm bringing out one of the plastic bottle caps before they made the bottle caps, fused together to make the water solution to to make ink wash, which is the mix of ink and water that makes the ink pigment less opaque and less punchy. It is a way to lighten up the color of the ink, just like in watercolor. So okay, so this is the magenta color. It's really pink. So let me put this aside. Next one is the alcohol marker. Okay, something got stuck in behind this. Okay, I know what. Okay. Okay, let me get a paper to test this on. I will fold it in half so I won't stain my already stained mat. Okay, so alcohol marker from Tiger number 54. Okay, let me open this box that has all the supplies that don't have their own box, which is a lot of them, because some boxes, this is my pet peeve, some art supplies are stashed in a boxes that after you open them you cannot close them, and this is stupid, because right now I need to have a special dedicated box for all of them supplies, of all of those supplies. And it makes me angry, because for example, Sharpies. I got a wonderful set of Sharpies, but they were in such a huge box and just not placed like, you know, one by one like this, but no, they were like separated and like put in a semicircle. Like, why? So after, you know, I take them out of the box, like I wouldn't bother like taking them out all the time. So this box was super inefficient. Another example, just these markers in general. These are markers from Tiger. Tiger is like a novelty store, but they also have some art supplies. And I was hearing a lot about their markers, and also they were pretty cheap back then compared to other markers, Copic and Pro markers. Like for $3, you get free markers, which was pretty good. It was like $1 one marker, compared to Copic markers. Pro markers back then were $3 per one, and Copic was around the same price point. So it was pretty cheap. So I started upon them, but their packaging was horrible, because it was just a cardboard backing, the markers, and then this like plastic casing that you need to cut open. And I cannot store this afterwards, so yeah, this is terrible. Okay, 54. 54, I'm looking for... No, this is 54. Where is 54? Okay, 54, it's this one. I know it looks... Okay, let me swatch them right now. So I will use this like applicator to swatch the ink, and just use the bullet nib to swatch the marker. So yeah, you see the cap is absolutely different from the swatch. So even if you feel like, hey, these are not the same hue whatsoever, because this is more like, this is like magenta and this is more lilac, always swatch your supplies, because you will, and you might, you know, have like surprises like this. Okay, so next one is the Faber-Castell Classic Color number 327. Okay, this set of Faber-Castell pencils, colored pencils, I have here. So 327. Yes, 327. I think it would be this one. Yes, 327. So it's this color. Yeah. Okay, next one is Kohinoor Mondeluz watercolor pencil, which I need to get up and find in the other box, because I have a separate box for, I have one box for supplies that don't have box and the other box for supplies that do have box. So be right back. Okay, this is my set of Kohinoor Mondeluz 24 set that I have since high school, I believe. You can tell by the fact that they are pretty, so like, you can tell by the fact that some of them are really short. But I need for Kohinoor, I need numbers 8, which is this color, and number 11, which is this color. So yeah, so these may not be the same colors, but I did my research, and my research was consisting of, let me swatch all of my art supplies that I had in 2018. Take good pictures or scans of those swatches, and then check the hue in paint. And then I wrote this down. So even they should be like roughly like between what? They are roughly by the value of paint between 216 and 223 in hue, by the hue value in there. So yeah, so even though they seem like they are different colors, they are more like purplish, this is like more carmine, this is like very neon magenta, it's all the same hue, and this is what's important. And black and white have, in theory, by the color theory, they have all the hue, so I'm using those to tone the rest of the colors. Okay, next one is the pink from the wax. Well, they are not necessarily wax, but they are the clay crayons, but they are very commonly used by kids here. So I am vicariously living as an adult, and bought myself a 24 pack some years ago. So I need the pink one, but the pink one or the dark pink one? I think the light pink one. So this one, not the salmon, but the... Yeah, I think this will be the color, considering that, yeah, this is the color. These are the colors from the Kohinoor set. Yeah, I think this would be, oops, the color. Okay. So I'm putting this aside. Next one will be from the Polychromos. I need magenta, and from Ecoline. Okay, so these are the Ecoline brush pens. These are water soluble, so kind of like watercolors, but in a brush, and I'm using the magenta. Yes, 337 magenta is the code and color name, and yeah, 337. Yes. A swatch. Okay. Now, next the Polychromos magenta and walnut brown. Okay, so I need to get up again to get my, I actually, Nina from the 5 minutes ago got the Faber-Castell Polychromos 24 set, and from this set, this is actually the set I haven't used yet, because I have the 12 set as well. This one, funny story, I found in the pawn store. originally and half off from the price tag from the price tag. So I maybe use them once or twice to swatch them. So yeah, so magenta 133. Okay, where's the 133? This is the 133 here. And walnut brown 177. 177. Okay, apparently this one, which is good because this is like a neutral color, so it would work fine. And also, oh my god, if I had not enough inhaling alcohol fumes, I need to find the color jelly pink from my Sharpies. And these are the fine point Sharpies, okay, so these ones. But Sharpies have this problem that they don't put the color names on the label. Like, they don't have any color names. I was judging these by the original swatch that I had in the box that I don't have anymore. So smart me just downloaded from the internet a Sharpie color swatch chart that someone else did and took a photo of. So I will see which one of these is the jelly pink. I know it's more muted than neon pink, lighter than berry and magenta, but darker than the pink and electric pink. And I have no idea which one of these is it. So yeah, we need to swatch a bit. But let me put this. As you see, this is like very similar color to this one from Kohinoor, even though they are like different companies and different lines of product. And this is with the walnut brown. So very subdued, but either way, I will bring up the colors and the hues in post-production after I scan this picture. Okay, so jelly pink. Which one is the freaking jelly pink? Like the barrel, absolutely says nothing. So, because I've already checked, like there is the code in here is the same as the code in here, so there is even no like judging by code what is the color. So yeah, so I need to just put some swatches and just look at them deeply and think which one is jelly pink out of these. And I took every cap that looked pink. Also the paper, the color of the paper might look different. Okay, so I think this one is either berry or power pink, judging by the chart, so it goes yellow. This one is boysenberry, I think, so it also goes yellow. This one is I think out of okay, I'm eating this one because this one is this is strange. It might be the colors are stupid here, because this is either this doesn't look peach, this doesn't look like any orange color, but the swatch gives me very orange, like it looks salmon, and the closest salmon swatches would be peach, cabochon coral, or pink lemonade. And I think this is pink lemonade because it's pink. So yeah, and I'm left with these two, and I think this would be this one. This one would be jelly pink because this one is lighter, and I know I had either pink or electric pink in my set. So this one has to be the one. Okay, So I have everything swatched. So let me scoot closer, drink some tea. Make my camera not think I'm a ghost. I know I used the wrong foundation color, but hey, come on. I'm not that pale. But you guys need to see. I sometimes hate the face camera. I seriously look like a ghost sometimes. Okay, so let's get going. So I have I think I will start with, well, first off, with lightening the sketch, because right now if I drew anything on top of the sketch, it will just solidify all these messy lines. So my idea is to leave the black and white is like the most boring stuff, so I will leave this for the time like after the stream, when I will have more time. It's less, I don't think it's so entertaining. It's less entertaining than using all of these like pink. So yeah, so I think I will start with alcohol ones, with these two. These are the alcohol ones because I think it will, I want to get over it, and I don't know how well will alcohol on top of water react. The other way around, kinda, I think it would be good. It would be easier. So yeah, so I'm lightening the sketch a bit using kneaded eraser, and only so I know where are the contours of the character, and I am still debating whether or not to use also black pen and put the line art, but this is the problem for the future Nina to think of, especially because I know that some line art pens, I am not sure about this one that I'm holding, this is the regular ballpoint pen, I know they don't react well to alcohol. So I am opting to putting line art for last, or do line art with some of the supplies first, and then solidify with black. But how are you doing? How is everybody doing? I will repeat. Right now, after some emotions, after some emotions like left my body, after the fiasco of Tuesday stream, oh my god. I was thinking I was talking to no one. Turns out I was talking to no one because I freaking did not hit go live, and I was talking for almost an hour already. And I was like, oh, I always, when I need to like redo something, like repeat the same action, like redo the stuff I did in a game after the game crashed, or rewrite something after I close the document without saving, or something like that. I need to take a break because I cannot like do this like right away. So this is how I feel right now. So this is how I felt like on Tuesday. I was like not bothering repeating what the heck was happening with me for the last week, especially since I've already like feel like I was talking about it, and I would need to use like very similar words and stuff, and I was just over it, absolutely over it. But today I feel better, so I can repeat whatever I said on Tuesday. So so I was freaking sick. I absolutely like was, as you may heard, like on the first day stream 2 weeks ago, when I was playing Sims, I had to stop the stream because I was absolutely like coughing every third word. and yeah, it was not good. And also my mom was very mad that I'm streaming while sick, and she was like, get off the computer, like you need to rest and stuff. So yeah, thanks mom. So I was already like not very fond of the idea of not streaming the next week, but yeah, the cough was not lessening up until like Sunday, the Sunday, like last Sunday. So I was like, okay, I understand what you're talking about. So yeah, so I was not streaming last week because of my sickness, and my sickness, yes, I still don't know what's happening. I took an x-ray yesterday and I am waiting for the x-ray results to come in. So I'm waiting for the x-ray results to come in, and until then I was trying to make my throat mainly to the operational level, because I'm already so sick of staying at home. I am, at this point, I am full 2 weeks on the sick leave, and I'm already sick of it. So this is why I'm streaming. I feel the need to go back to normalcy, to the absolute normalcy. So yeah, maybe I will put some. So yeah, so the absolute normalcy. So yeah, I require this, my body requires this, my mind requires this. So yeah, and other things that happened in my life are that I am waiting for the Secret Santa. I participated in Secret Santa on Polish server, one of the Polish servers that I'm in, like close-knit Polish server, like really like more close and personal. And we decided to the administration of the server decided to again do the Secret Santa event, which I am hyped for because I like making gifts. And yeah, my gift was sent, and by the tracking number I know it was received. So I am waiting for mine to come in before we come together and open it together on a call. So this is exciting. Also, I joined Secret Santa on the webcomics server that I'm on. So I am wondering who I will be doing the gift for, the drawing one. Also, speaking of comics, my comic is right now, as of speaking, it's been almost a full week of discussion of my comic over on the Polish webcomic server, and I am so sometimes I am like thinking that, oh, I am not good enough, I am not a good enough artist, and I am not, mainly I'm not good enough artist, like I write too edgy, I don't draw well, my characters are too edgy, everything is over the top, etc., etc. And I need to remind myself constantly that no, Nina, there are people who like your work, like genuinely like your work, and it always warms my heart to see like the words of encouragement and the words of affirmation that people that so far who were in the who were in the discussion, who like told already that these people like were saying. And yeah, it warms my heart. It makes me feel like I am doing something right if I can impact people in that way, and I'm doing something right if it doesn't seem too over the top, it doesn't seem too edgy, it like that my story, that story that I'm conveying through the comic can be believable, can be relatable, and it's not like something because I fear that it might be considered immature, even though that the story, that me by extension can be considered immature, and but seeing the reception so far makes me so happy. Like it's really good. It's a good thing, it's a good feeling. Okay. I don't know where to use this color exactly. Maybe I will put some sprinkles. I should probably put some sprinkles on top. Maybe. I don't know. I'm probably going way too much, but I have no idea where to use this color. This color is so similar to the to the color I just put on the paper that I have to think about where to use it. And yes, I vow to use every color in here. Plus black and white. What the heck was that sound? Is someone like... If this was like a firework or something, I'm going to freaking mentally wish someone diarrhea, because oh my god, I hate when you have fireworks going off by some freaking idiot that scares my dog out. Aurora, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Okay, so let's go into what, Nina? Let's go into the more colors. Yay! So the color story is that I want to have the jacket. No, this is not the jacket. This is the okay. No, this is the regular shirt and not the jacket. But there are suspenders. Okay, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling maybe physically I feel kinda the cough coming back, which is not great, but mentally I feel better because if you were on Taita's stream on Tuesday, I don't remember if you were, I mentioned that I was talking for nearly an hour before I realized I have not pressed going live, and I was like so devastated because I've already talked about how was my day, how was my life for the past week, how was everything, and I realized I need to do this all over again, and my mind just refused to say it again. Like I swear, even though I have Sims 2 music blasting through my ears, I still can hear something going on outside. And I have no idea why. Yeah, but I am already sick of this. So okay, so the plan is, Romek has brown hair, so I will be using brown for his hair. He has teal eyes. So I will use like the watered down black to make the gray for the eyes. And yeah, I will try to make the maybe I will keep the light pink head, and I will add some blush to his skin, but I don't know how about the rest, and and what about the background. I have no idea what to do about background. Oh no! Oh, this is this is also the worst. Yeah, I did enjoy it. Like, it was nice. I like hanging out. Just even like listening what's going on. I always find it so, like, for me it's a way of socialization, because I'm such a shut off and closed person, and for me it is a way of socialization. So I need something to go in the background, and especially if it's, the other person. So yeah. Oh, thank you. It's just the beginning. So yeah, so I'm thinking of mixing these two colors. These are from the same set. Let me look at the swatch card, how it will look. Oh yeah, it's like this nice burgundy. I'm liking this. Okay, so I will use this color, this mix of walnut brown and magenta. Oh my god, I wish my IRL friends weren't so busy with their family life. Cause, oh my god, I feel so lonely IRL a lot of the times. And I feel like I kinda, like, I got late to the bandwagon of finding someone and making a family, and I feel like there is no one left for me. And the fiasco of all of my dates so far, and attempts at finding a boyfriend online, like, it's like it only solidifies me in this thinking, which is not great. And of course, my mom was 60. My mom is actually 60 years old right now, as of 23rd. And she wished for herself to have grandkids, finally. And I'm like, Mom, there is no one on the horizon. And it makes me always so sad, because my mom looks up to all of her friends who already have grandkids, and all of her siblings who also have grandkids. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? Like, I am a shut-in, yes. I have an anxiety from meeting new people, yes. Like, what? Yeah. I try to tell it myself as well. That maybe there is someone who is not using any stupid apps, or is also like questioning their existence and their role in universe, just like me, Let me tell you, this is a fun story. Well, it is not a fun story, but I am laughing at it because, oh my god, this guy was so terrible. And this is actually like more made me laugh, or more made me WTF, rather than make me cry, because there are guys that made me cry online. There are guys online who made me cry, who said that, oh, you will like die with 7 cats and stuff like this, like, which is not great. This is degrading to every respectable cat lady, okay, and we need to stop like doing this. But this guy was like 3 years younger than me, and he was behaving like like this after I rejected meeting with him after 1 hour of talking. We were talking for only 1 hour because I was like talking while commuting, and he just went off, oh, don't want to meet with me, well, have a good life, and then you will remember when you're 40 and have like a stupid man who beats you up and 7 cats that you will remember who you lost. And I'm like, I hate those. But the fun story is that I met a guy on the internet and we decided to meet IRL. Okay, fine. I decided to be a bit quicker about this time. And he said, oh yeah, let's meet at the subway station. It's like close to me and it's easy like to you to get in there. I'm like, okay, fine. I know this subway station. I know its neighborhood. So yeah, so I go out. There is a cinema. There is an Italian restaurant, and he meets me and say, hey, let's go to the park and sit. And I'm like, okay. Like, I dressed up and put my hair up, like nicely. Put my makeup on because I think it was like a day off or a day of my remote work or something like this for you. And you say, oh, let's go and sit at the park bench. Well, okay. We were talking for 1 hour. He said he's in finance and investing and he's in the call center, like trying to secure people to go with his company's the company he's working for, investment schemes. And I'm like, I already had like bell ringing in my head, like, oh no, he is a financial guru, beware, he will drag you into his multi-level marketing scheme, or like a crypto NFT scam, I already have this like kind of thinking because I've watched way too many things about crypto scams, NFT scams, like anything regarding poor investing, etc., etc. And after an hour of talking where we say, oh yeah, I'm going to the Prague, have you ever been to Prague, where I was talking about my traveling, we talked what games we like and stuff. And after an hour of this like casual talking on a bench, the street lights turned on because it was already like getting dark. They turned on as we were not moving from the bench, and I was feeling like, okay, well, what's going on? And after an hour, he said, hey, you know what? I have a bad news for you. I have no more time for you. Like, I was like, okay. He offered me to walk to the subway station. I was like, okay, it's like 50 meters away, but okay. And we say goodbye. He never called again. He never texted again. He never said, hey, thank you for the nice evening. I haven't said it either because I came back after an hour and my mom was like, why am I so soon? And I said to my mom what he said to me, and she was livid. And I was like, oh, okay, like, no biggie, like, there was clearly no chemistry, nothing, But my mom was livid because she was like, where did this guy come from? You don't, like, go and tell people I don't have any more time for you. Like, if you arrange a date, you arrange the whole freaking evening. Like, and after, like, my mom said that, like this was, like, really disrespectful towards me, only then I started feeling rage. I was like, yeah, god damn it, I put my hair up. I worked remotely at this, I worked remotely, and I did my makeup, all for him. And I thought, hey, maybe we will sit in the restaurant, maybe we will go to the cinema, but no, I was sitting in the freaking cold on a freaking park bench for an hour talking to him, only for him to say he has no time for me. And I was, only then I started to be like, oh my god, he must be like so into being like financial guru that he probably already thought after an hour that, oh yeah, this girl is no investment, I am mad. So yeah, so this is the story of one of my fiasco dates. Yeah. So yeah, so good that this guy was not talking or anything, like ceased contact, because after that, I would have told him off. Yeah, screw him. He would probably ask me to do the same thing he's doing in his like freaking. In Polish we call this like we called shady establishment firma krzak, which means the bush company, usually in referring to like semi-illegal companies or companies from China, because their symbols look to us like bushes. And yeah, for sure he was working for the freaking firma krzak, calling out innocent people, and oh my god, he was describing like a scheme about like lending, but with multiple people lending at the same time from one thing. And I'm like, this sounds like, internally I'm like, this sounds freaking dangerous. I was already like so I was already so not wanting to really, like, I was already had like bells ringing in my head, all the alerts securing me from scams. But yeah, screw him, absolutely screw him. So yeah. But this is not helping necessarily my situation, and I really like. Yeah. But yeah, I really wish that 2025 will be my year, and it will be the year where I will, meet someone nice and secure the living place for me, because oh my god, I want to move out so badly. So yeah. So yeah. But hey, there are some good sides. Well, no, there are no good sides to my situation right now, but but at least like I feel like I was focusing more on my health, and I clean up my art supplies. This is good. Updated my spreadsheet on what art supplies I have. I started working. I put out one new page of my comic. Started working on the next one. Started getting new ideas for some art, which I need to write them down actually. Yeah, for sure, this one thing, and also what I wanted to sketch. I also wanted to sketch another thing. But yeah, print out. I need to print out and scan some things. I need to get out my scanner and printer. because I have like a list of things I need to scan. But yeah, but I start getting ideas, which is good. I finished a couple of projects, crafting projects, like mainly the one that I had to send for Secret Santa. I finished 2 more projects, which were earrings for my sister. I whipped out my sewing supplies, so I'm sewing again. So yeah. So I feel like my artistic motivation is back, but I also want to come back to work, which usually, which I want to feel useful. I want to go back to work because I want to feel useful. This is all, because I feel already like, I know it's not my fault that I got sick, because I was doing everything. I am the one in my family that wears a freaking cap. I have no idea what are my plans for Christmas, because I cannot plan anything for my family. I don't know if I am staying here, and bring my grandma here, or if we all are going to grandma. I have absolutely no idea about this. What I know that me and like my mom and her and our family friends are making the present swaps. So my mom and her friends decided on a on a theme for the family presents. So we are on present hunting, which is good. Which is good because I love Christmas. I love Christmas. I am a Christmas girly. Like, I will absolutely, like, next stream, it will be already December. I will be freaking wearing my... I have the reindeer ears that I wear during streams, and I want to wear them back. So yeah, I am a Christmas girly. I love Christmas. Like, Christmas is amazing. I like more the days leading up to Christmas rather than, the days post Christmas. I don't know. When the hype already like dies kind of down and it's just sadness. It's just sadness and then anxiety because, oh my god, for me, turn of the year is the worst time mentally. Because I keep remembering, like, oh my god, what were my plans this year, and how much I screwed up in fulfilling them, and it's just sadness. So yeah. So it's just sadness. So I don't necessarily like New Year's Eve, but if the stars will align and I will have no plans, so my friend and his wife will not invite me for the tabletop New Year's Eve, or if my sister's friends have also like no plans and won't count my sister and me in, then 31st is on Tuesday. So I might have a stream. Yeah. Like, as always, I have so many plans. During like I have so many plans for the next year and none of them like are fulfilled. So I think the theme for the next year should be I have no plan. which doesn't mean I wouldn't be absolutely disappointed if any of the, like, it doesn't mean I wouldn't be absolutely disappointed if any of, like, imaginary plans won't get fulfilled, even if I went into this year with no plans, because back at my head I still have, like, this very mean voice that says, like, I'm not enough, or I should have done something by this time already, which is not good mentally. Okay. So I think I will touch up rest with the ink. So I will leave these two already in their box. Put the box aside. And okay, and think. Usually I like to leave, usually it's better to leave the dry media on top. For example, I saw so many people using colored pencils on top of watercolors to give, like, more texture, more depth. So I might try those. So I will go with my water based media, starting with, you know, I have two watercolor pencils. I have inks. Holy crap, I have inks. And also a watercolor brush. So, so yeah. Yeah, I think I will start with the watercolor pencils, because them I can I don't need to prepare a separate container for using the water media. I can just, you know, lay the pigment and then separate them with the water brush. I have water brush here. So yeah, so let me swatch these two again and think if they will be any good as the, you know what, let me use the water brush and see what the color will be when I break up the pigment, and if it will be of any use. And if I mix these two together, yeah, very similar. Okay, so I need to think about a moment. I would like to use this color for this little heart, because in hue, like, not in hue because all of them are the same hue roughly, but it's really similar shade to the one that I used by the alcohol pencil. So if I add water, it should not impact the alcohol pencil, but it should start breaking down the pigment in here. Wait, have I used the proper color? No, I should use this one. Yeah. Do it. I really need the better, like, sound effect of that. It's from the Disenchanted cartoon. And I really need to, like, record a better sounding version of that. Okay, I need to be a bit more cautious when it comes to my use of water, because this paper doesn't like this? Well, I gave you 10k for the beginning. But yeah, other than that, hey, you've already farmed like 6k. Which is great. Let me try and use this in here and then go into this color. And maybe use the same color for shading on the shirt. Oh, I should, yeah. No, for a moment I thought that I have not put the proper command. Let me know if the music is too loud or if you can hear me clearly. I don't think it should, but maybe I'm wrong. Also, I have not yet figured out what's with the background. And part of me wants to have the background with neon. I love it too. Like, oh my god, the way, the time where Taitar led Jacquees to the soundbar. I'm sorry. Let Jacquees on the soundbar. Oh my god. This was amazing. Wait, I need to change something, because this sketch is from 2018, and since then my style of drawing changed, and I now notice that he has a very thin neck, so I need to change it a bit. And the cream will be, what color will the cream be? I think I will use this color for the cream. No, first for the top of the muffin. Okay, what's the difference between, no, I know the difference between muffin and cupcake, I think. Muffin usually doesn't have toppings, but for me this is like a muffin with a topping. Even though it should be a cupcake, technically. Even though both muffins and cupcakes, like, come with a cup. So I have no idea. Yeah, wasn't also this the Ramsay cooking session where we had to use Ramsay to insult Taitar? This would probably like part of this. Wasn't it? But yeah. Yeah, I agree. There are sometimes times where there's like too much sound effects, but you know, right now I am in that position where I am in the position where, like, oh, same, oh my god. Like, it's been years since I've had chicken nuggets. And I am yet to find a good chicken nuggets that are not from McDonald's. Because if I do, I'm ditching McDonald's right away. And chicken nuggets are the only thing that stop me right now. And the fact that they are on the motorways. And usually you're like coming back home, and there's still so much time till you get home, and you're hungry, and there is McDonald's on the way, and you're like, but I do not want to go and support this capitalist like thing. But then you remember you're hungry and there is still 3 hours till you get home. So you swallow your pride and you go for a Big Mac. And this is one thing. This is thing, like, McDonald's absolutely is different. Like, I haven't checked how it is like, I haven't like tasted it first hand. But it is absolutely like, it is true that it is different between US and Europe. But I haven't tried it myself because the furthest west I went, I was on Iceland. And not any further. But, for example, the example why we have it kinda better in Poland, we don't have Taco Bell. We don't have diarrhea Taco Bell in Poland. We don't. We only, like, recently got Popeyes. I was like... And I still haven't ate there. And for the longest time, because the only Popeye I know is the Popeye from the cartoons. You know, Popeye, the one-eyed sailor eating spinach, like my favorite hero, like, and one of the first cartoon characters like I've ever seen because of the reruns of the cartoons in the television. I was aware of that weirdly, even though I'm a 90s kid, I was really aware of it because of how freaking slow the Polish how slow the Polish television was, like, coming in. Oh, and Aurora, speaking of the gaming systems, I actually, like, very recently got a book about the history of Polish of gaming in Poland after the fall of, well, in the late 80s up till early 2000s. And yeah, I was kind of right that, well, actually kind of right, because the first thing, the first Western console we got, of course, it was like imported clone of Atari, but we got this like 14 years after Atari console was premiered in US. Same for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Same for the NES. We got this through the clone of a Famicom system, which was the Japanese NES, you know? And we got this also so freaking late. Like, NES in 1985, it premiered in US. and in 1983 in Japan, and it got here like only in the early 90s. Like we were like 15 years technologically behind. And still there is no, and also other thing that I learned through this book, there's actually no Nintendo in Poland. No official Nintendo, no official Nintendo representative. And yeah, and anybody in Poland who has the Nintendo Switch or has to do something with the Nintendo consoles has to go through the Czech representative. And this Czech representative is the only importer of Nintendo consoles and games and goods for us, Czechia, Slovakia, and Hungary. So, freaking great! And Nintendo refuses to... The Atomic Kitten, thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. Oh, I understand, Aurora, but thank you for coming. It was really nice having you there. Okay, I will use the pencil itself for some finer details. I like that this shirt is pink. I think it will look nice. So okay, next cupcake. I need to make this cupcake so yeah, so cupcake, then this brush pen. This I will probably really leave for the background. I will do some polka dots on the background with this or something like this. And these two, which I need to, well, I think I will use this one for blush, because this is the clay crayon. This is like kind of similar to wax crayon, but closer in, but harder. But when you ground this to the powder, you can like really nice smudge it with your finger, which is a technique I always wanted to use, but I've never got this color, these crayons as a child. So right now, as a 32-year adult, I finally got it. So yeah, 31-year-old. This is what I said. Okay, the cream is there. If I need highlights, I will use white wash, but at the very, very, very end. I kind of want to put, yeah, I need to put the same color here where the head is. Because I want the head to also be pink. So I'm putting pink everywhere. Then using water brush to break up the pigment and move it around. And then I will use a different color. I don't know, how about this one? Maybe for more shading. Or I kind of want to use this color and this color together, and maybe also mute it a bit with the black to make the background color. Okay, but I think the head will look good if it will be a bit muted, so I will be using black afterwards for that. Yeah, because I want this hat to look a little bit like a straw hat more. Okay. The parts that I'm not like coloring right now are the parts that I want to use more black rather than a different color. Okay, so let me put these two away. These two should be in that box. Oh, the cleanup. The cleanup will be long and painful. Huh? What's happened? Why this box is... Okay, now it's closing. Okay. And the bot tells me to drink. Which I will be doing. Okay. Okay, let me first swatch this again and check what is the range of colors. This is also water. This is water-based brush pen, which means I can use water brush or, you know, water on a brush like regular brush to break up the pigment and make the lighter color. So I need to check, just see what is generally the range of colors here. And now I will just put a little bit on my ceramic palette, put some water from the water brush, and I can use this as a watercolor, which I feel more comfortable in as a medium. And I am deepening the reds. I'm deepening the pinks in here. Oh my god, I can already feel that my throat will not be happy. Okay, adding more pink to see if I can... Will it be a good... Wait, I need to check what will be a good way to do a blush. I think right now right now I think that this one will be better. So let me add blush. So nose, cheeks, not too much, especially on the nose, because I don't want him to look drunk. I just want to add some blush. As if he just got this cupcake from his crush, you know. If I go overboard with the blushing, I will go back with the gouache. With white gouache and just paint over it. Gouache is opaque, so it will cover everything up. I need to be mindful to leave the white places where I think I will really struggle to cover it up, to not cover them up. Okay, and now, now I think I will let this dry for a moment and think of where to use my dry supplies. And what to do with this neon freaking magenta. Where to put this? I kinda want to try and use one effect. So let me try first with this black, because with black this is just a visualization of what I want to do. So I want to kinda use magenta as a way to so let's say this is an eye. This is an eye, okay? Easy, okay? And I want to use the magenta as a secondary color for the highlight. So like this. To make it look as if there was a pink highlight, you know, in his eyes. I will also take up a little bit of this and just put it as a shading. Because I saw a trick where people use the French flag and make it very small and just put it as a catch light to see how, you know, how white color is. In fact, like the white color in its light form is a mix-up of different colors, and I don't know, it looked aesthetically fine, so I might try to use it. Worst case scenario, I will paint over it. Okay, so this one I've used, I can put it away in its box. So only 2 dry supplies, 1 wet supply, ink, and white gouache in case. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is fine. Everything is fine. Oh my god, even right now, after I thickened his neck was originally here. I thickened it, and it still seems like so thin for me. Oh my god, 2018 Nina. What you had in your mind to draw your characters like so thin like that? Yeah. Okay, so I'm letting this dry. In the meantime, I will put... Yeah, I want the neon. I want to use this neon in some way. Should I put like... I kinda want to use it as a background, but full neon background will be terrible. I wonder how it will look mixed with black. So I will just take a bit of this and a bit of this mixed together. This is a nice color. This is a nice color. Maybe I will do a gradient. Dark to magenta gradient, or magenta to black. Because this is not a bad color. It is like muted down pink, but it's really like nice neutral color. For sure I want to use it to shade the skin tone in parts that are the darkest and the parts where the blush is not, you know, should not be happening. Aurora, welcome back! I am experimenting with adding magenta and black ink together. It's not bad. It's not bad, but I need to wait for some of the layers to dry fully before I really commit to this. Like it works great as a shadow for the skin. Oh, thank you. This is hard question. No. It's hard question because there is no yes or no answer. Because I see the advantages of both. Because in digital, you can do pretty much everything. You only need a tablet, and not even in a high-end one, because, for example, I still use tablets that has 5 years in terms of technology. It's a lot, But I have a tablet for 5, maybe even 6 years, with no screen, and I use it fine. And you know, digital allows you to have more layers, allows you to have modes, blending modes like multiply, apply shadows better, apply certain effects better, use brushes in use brushes in various sizes. Use every color you can. Use Ctrl Z. Transform your picture, like flip it over, like move parts of the picture around, and it's amazing. But digital art, to this day, I have not found a way to get the same like texture and feel my traditional art gives me. Because I love the texture, I like the process, I like this feeling, and so far I have not yet done it in digital art. So this is the things that I miss, like that digital art offers me so much but cannot replicate the texture and the grittiness and the grunginess my art has. yeah. I, for example, prefer if I prefer the physical books. I am that kind of a person because I cannot read on my phone for so long, and I see this little like, you know, the font needs to be big enough, and you see this little like, you know, scrolling, you know, this little scrolling wheel on the side, and it's so small and it feels like it's not moving. Yeah, I understand. I have lots of books as well, but mostly it's also like part of my sister's books that she hasn't taken with her, my parents' books, and yeah. But I really I like physical media in general more because I like having things. But yeah. But I understand because, for example, no, well, my sister has a Kindle as well, and also there are some things where I support some comic creators, and I wish to have the digital, like, not the digital, the physical copy, but oh my god, having like an indie, a comic of an indie creator is expensive, and shipping it from US to Poland, I swear, every time I back something on Kickstarter, I need to count twice as much for shipping, because shipping on Kickstarter right now from US to Poland is $25. And it's a lot. Especially if I already beg for like $20 because I want something physical. And this is like the point where I need to make calculations like I love you, I want to support you, but I cannot have the physical version. So yeah, so I feel this. I absolutely feel this. Yeah, same. Okay, now question. do I want gray background or do I want gray to magenta background? And if so, from what side? Or do I want gray and have... I was thinking of having magenta, like little like stars, like polka dots, like a pattern. But yeah. I need to think about this. I need to really think about this. But yeah, I hate it too. Like, and also, sometimes, even though I pay for shipping, they also ask me to pay for handling, especially if I order something from beyond EU. And it's like, another tax on top of tax, and on top of tax. Ugh. But usually Etsy like has taxes covered, but yeah, Kickstarter doesn't. So I need to pay tax and to pay tax and handling again, which is something only like introduced recently to stop people from from ordering stuff from AliExpress, but I don't know. Okay, I know what I want to do with the magenta. I will use magenta, but as a pattern, on the shirt. Oh yeah. And leave the background gray. I think this would be good. I think this would be fine. Let's have a little heart. I think it will tie everything, and I will use the freaking magenta. And I will use the freaking magenta ink for this picture. Oh, on stream it looks great. Okay. I see I will be soon wrapping the stream up. I think I will finish only this pattern and the rest will be of the stream. And then I will snap a picture, post it on Blue Sky and wait for it to... and then wait till I will have motivation to whip out my scanner so I can scan this picture and put it in my archive. Okay, I need to be a little bit faster. Okay, and the hearts on the collar will go this way. Okay. Okay, here I want to make the arm a little bit thicker, so I will start the pattern from here. I will then with the black ink do the line art and it will make all sense. Okay, a little bit of hearts just peeking through. Okay. Okay, so this is all for the magenta. I need to set it, I will put it aside. And yeah, these two. So again, what were the colors? You were this color and you were this color. Okay, I will try to make, to add more blush. Okay, and you are this. Oh wait, I haven't finished the hearts. Forgot about the color. Cannot forget about the color. Okay. Now it's better. I wanted to extend this suspender, but I need to wait to put another layer of black ink to to marry these two areas together. Okay, what's next? I will go in here. Oh, and maybe I will add some little anime. Okay, okay, colors are done. Rest is ink and gouache, and this would be all. So yeah, so far so good. So yeah, I will clean up and work on this off the stream. But so far, thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for chatting, learning, and spending some time with me. Next stream, it will be comic making stream. It will be the first stream of December, and it will be comic making. And then stream after that, it's another traditional art stream. I will be doing something Christmas related for sure. So yeah, so thank you once again. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all next stream. So goodbye.